Hello everybody, welcome back. Playing Noire on the ps4 Pro. Never played it before, so it's going to be something to experience, a Rockstar game that is different from all the others. So, interesting. Hope everyone is doing awesome, looking after themselves. I'm going to do a sound test, see if everything sounds fine. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Yeah, that's fine. I got those jack-o'-lantern biscuits as well, that's pretty cool. Some players say it's one of the best Rockstar games, but this is obviously aimed at a more pinpoint gamer rather than an open world. I have read lots about it, so even though I never played it, I've seen it, watched it, read all about it, know what it's all about, but I've just never played it because a lot of games come out. There's only so many games you can play. You know, Red Dead Redemption didn't come out long before this, so I was playing on Red Dead Redemption with John Marsden for ages. Like, that game is so big. So then by the time that come out, and I played that, then this come out, and then by the time you knew it, GTA 5 came out. She basically got Red Dead Redemption, LA Noire, and then Grand Theft Auto 4 before Red Dead, and then you got GTA 5 just a little bit after LA Noire. So you were kind of like, a lot of Rockstar games come out all at once, and you can only play one at a time. So this slipped through the cracks. It slipped through the cracks, and I know how difficult it is, but you know, we'll just use our common sense. Obviously we're no detective here, unless there's any detectives watching, which I doubt it. But obviously we're no trained detective here, and we're going to have to solve crimes right off the bat without any training, without any support really. Rockstar just throw you straight in there by the looks of things. I'm looking forward to the quality, the visuals. I'm looking forward to see if we can have our own little patrol rather than just doing missions. Just have our own little patrol, see how it goes. But when we go straight in here, there's going to be sirens, so it's not like we're going to start. It's going to be in the forest like I normally do. So I know that I like to start things relaxed, but we're just going to go straight in here with sirens. And I believe that we are reacting to a call that we got from the operator from the police station. There's I don't know if it's a robbery or a disturbance. It's very likely both. Or a domestic. There's a lot of domestics back then. More actually back then than there is now, actually, to be honest with you, considering the populace. LA back then was still like picket fences. There wasn't even a water system in place in LA back in the late 40s. There was no water. Well, obviously there was a basic water supply for, you know, but there wasn't a mainstream commercial gas, water, electric. Things were still in government kind of like patriotic leadership after the war. So this is kind of like that part where it's before an infrastructure has been built in LA Noire, but an infrastructure of crime is taking place, and the infrastructure of crime is actually more complex and more devastating and more involved with the industry of energy than you think. So there's a lot going on with corruption, and I believe this game teaches you that corruption is a shadow that you chase. And if I remember rightly, everyone knows you're the villain in this game. You are the villain. You're not the good guy, and that's what makes this game really, really cool, is that, like, you don't get a choice to be a good guy. You are a bad cop. And you do everything possible in your ability to become a good cop, and it's impossible. It's impossible. I mean, you can be a detective with morals. Obviously, you'll do the right thing, right? You know, but without your control, Cole Phelps does things without your consent. He does things behind the scenes that you don't know about, that you only find out later that he's actually more corrupt than any cop in the LAPD in the Rockstar universe is Cole Phelps. And you first-handedly do everything by the book, with your hand on heart, to the best of your righteous ability, for it to get you absolutely nowhere. It's similar to Arthur Morgan when he gets ill. It doesn't matter what you do, Arthur Morgan's gonna die. You know, it doesn't matter. There's no way of changing it. It's already been written. Like, this story had already been written, you know. And everyone is onto you. Everybody. Absolutely. Every cop, every secretary, every detective, every coroner, every police chief, everyone, every partner you have, every cop, normal basic patrol, they all know what you are doing, but not you as a player, your character as a character. Stuff that you can't control. And no matter how good you are, you cannot make Cole Phelps a good cop. No matter how hard you try. All you can do is play the game the way you feel what you would do professionally. Whatever Cole Phelps does in his own time has got nothing to do with us. That's what this game's about. Where with Red Dead Redemption 2 it involved you in everything. This doesn't. And a lot of Red Dead Redemption 2 came from this game, and I'm interested to find it, so let's get cracking. Ooh, that was close.
Make it quick, you guys. The cops are here. We gotta move it.
Guns on the ground. He's down.
Find some cover!
Try for the front door. Keep your goddamn head down. Use the cover, Phelps. We don't know how many are in there. Take it slow. Backup will be here soon.
LAPD, put down your weapons. The bank is surrounded. I'm offering you a chance to...
chance, copper.
Ooh. Oh, it's harder than it looks.
Stay down.
Ooh. I've turned on free aim. Well, auto aim. Cole.
Stay in cover. Kill a cop, and it's the electric chair.
The snap just...
That's it? We got them all? I think we got them, Cole. Should be all clear. Lieutenant Hopkins says anytime you reach for the shotguns, you're either going to end up dead or wearing a citation. So I guess...
It's okay, Ralph. You did well in there. Glad you had my back. Man couldn't ask for a better partner.
Oh, the Marine Corps.
This kind of opportunity comes along once in a lifetime, Hank. I have to grasp it.
The
You
Pacific.
have to survive at first, Cole. Here are the veterans. The Japs love to shoot officers.
If I can make a name for myself in this war, my future...
Thinking of taking on a company of the Emperor's finest single-handed? You don't seem the Sergeant York type to me.
When I need your opinion, Kelso, I'll ask for it.
They talk about officers like you in boot camp, Cole. They call it the Custer Syndrome. Guys who go around dreaming of fame and glory and getting all of their men killed in the process.
Our duty is to lead, Kelso.
And their duty is to die for your wonderful future?
Ooh. Already there's a conflict in the Marine Corps.
Cole Phelps and Jack Kelso. With some people, it's as simple as chemistry. Two guys who should have been friends, but their personalities got in the way. Phelps, a good guy, wound way too tight. And Kelso, a quiet man who could never walk away from a fight.
Well, it's a shame you don't like to talk about it, Cole.
Ralph, friends who want to stay friends don't discuss religion or politics. In my case, you can add...
All sport.
I know that, Mom. Wendell Bauer. I put him away
Whoosh.
before he jumped parole.
Oh.
Get after him, Phelps. I'll head him
Wow,
off
more
in the car.
sirens.
Wendell Bauer! Stop! LAPD! You can go screw yourselves. Why, you watch it!
Control error there.
He's hiding in the alley! Bauer!
Freeze! LAPD!
Stop now or I will shoot. I won't tell you again, Wendell.
Jesus, Dunn! Watch your fire!
Don't want to do this, Wendell. Get down from there right now.
Give it up, Wendell!
Stay the hell away from me!
I'm right behind you.
You've got to be
Kick me in the
kidding.
face.
Fucking ask for it.
Kick me in the face.
There's no way I'm going back inside. I've done my time.
It's over, Bowers!
You assholes already screwed me once.
Give it up, Bowers! There's nowhere left to go!
Whoa!
Looks like we've got the place to ourselves.
Oh, old school.
How you doing, Wendell? Your parole officer's feeling lonely. He's got a hole in his life for an asshole like you. You can make it up to him in 10 years' time. Watch your head. This hump will be back in the Iron Hotel by tomorrow night. Nice work, Cole. You run track in high school?
He did.
Part of the tradition
Oh, the
of the
marching
Marine
now.
Corps and being an officer in the Marine Corps is the ability to make tough decisions.
Said to is the Marine
right
Corps.
decision is not always the popular one. The right decision will get the men you care about killed. These ratings and your ability to give them frankly and truthfully directly affect your chances of successfully becoming a Marine officer. Candidate Phelps, you have the floor. Esprit de Corps, Merrill, 10. Franklin, 8. Weiss, 8. Donahoe, 6. Kowalski, 6. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 2. Leadership,
Ooh.
Donahoe, 8. Franklin, 7. Merrill, 6. Kowalski, 6. Weiss, 5.
Kelso, 2.
Hudson, 5. Kelso, 1. Candidate Kelso.
I'm sorry, Captain, but I joined the Marine Corps to fight the enemy, not get involved in this schoolboy chicken shit.
Kelso, in my office, now!
Ah, he's been gaslighting him. Like getting thrown into these stories without
For
even
every
even know.
cop, there's the case that makes you. Gives you that leg up. Gets you recognized as the shining new star in the squad. The case that you solve that shows that you have the gumption, the gung-ho, the get up and go to make you stand out from your average rank-and-file patrolman. This could be the one, Cole.
LAPD, could you stand clear of the body, please? Has anyone called an ambulance?
We've called an ambulance and the police, but I'm afraid he's dead.
Okay, stand further back and move along. It's your choice, but make it quick, people.
Hey, Cole. You got here quick.
My beat crosses 7th Street.
Okay. You're first reporting then. We'll get a perimeter going and move the crowd on. You better see what you can find out before the homicide dicks show up. I'll be with you in a moment. Everybody stay back. Let us do our job.
Holy smokes.
Broad daylight, crowded street. Now I've seen everything.
Shot in the lung. Just below the heart. It died within seconds.
All right. Yes, it's a dead person.
Put his forearm over his mouth before he died. There's nothing in there. The Bank of Arcadia. South Broadway. Apartment 5. Pearl earrings. Alright, so the price of the earrings is $52.50. He's been paying them off. What was his first payments? 16th of November, 1945.
Don't you people have anything better to do?
So we paid $10. Then it was like 3 months later after Christmas, like the 4th of February, he made a payment of $5. And then March. And then he didn't make a payment till June. End of June. Long time. And then made a payment in July, not long after. And then it was like October. Near the end of October. It took him nearly a year to pay off these earrings.
C. Galetta. Layaway receipt. Pearl earrings. Made out to Bank of Arcadia.
Is this a love triangle? Oh. That's everything. Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely everything. Alright. Alright, there's a bin nearby. Parking meter. This is obviously the jeweller's. So he's come up the jeweller's, he's made a payment. Person was waiting for him, probably. Very likely he's... old trick.
FN Browning. Serial number 01138. Might need to run it by a gun store.
Eagleson's gun store's a couple blocks from here. Is somebody gonna tell us what the hell's going on?
Some nice shoes.
Can I help you, sir?
I'm Officer Phelps, miss. I'm here about the shooting. Did you know the victim?
He was my boss. Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage's first name.
Everett.
And you are?
A boss.
Galleta. Clovis Galleta.
"27 years old. So she's an eyewitness, by accounts.
Do you think you could tell me exactly what happened, miss?
I look around the shops at lunch. I was in a store when Mr. Gage, my boss, bursts in yelling that I'm late on my lunch.
And?
We came back. I was angry. I walked in front. I heard shots. I turned and saw Mr. Gage fall.
Good cop, bad cop. Accuse. She's in shock. Good cop.
And you don't know who shot Gage or why?
Incorrect.
No, officer.
A man is dead, Miss Galetta, and it's a criminal offense to lie to a police officer. I ought to take you downtown.
Get out! Get out right now! Send in one of the other policemen if you must, but I won't say another word to you.
Wow, being a good cop gets you into trouble? Wow, so if you're nice, so you had to be a bad cop.
We have the murder weapon?
But no murderer. The girl saw it all, but she clammed up on it.
She clammed up.
Trace the gun.
Eagleson's gun store's a couple blocks from here.
Thinking what I'm thinking?
Being a good
Tate,
guy, it's
Maintain
clammed
the
up.
perimeter.
Stuck on the curb, Phelps.
What did I tell you about going too hard on the witness? She's a store assistant, not a prisoner of war.
Is that supposed to be funny?
I'm just saying that sometimes you need to pour some sugar on these broads.
I
Little
press
bedside
good
manner
cop.
can go a long way.
And since when are you the expert? We got the murder weapon, didn't we?
You shouldn't dole it out if you can't take it, Phelps. She was a looker, though. Tell me I'm wrong.
No wonder you're suddenly so obsessed with bedside manner.
That doesn't make any sense, that, because I pressed good cop. And they tell me to put sugar on it, but that would have been bad cop with sugar. That doesn't make any sense. Ooh. Well, I was advised that it's a very difficult game, so I'm not surprised we got the first thing wrong. We could easily have like a YouTube guide here on the stream while we go on the fly, but no. I don't think anyone cares really.
Turn left when you can. Take the next right.
Officers, what can I do you for?
Officers Phelps and Dunn, sir, Wilshire Division. We need you to trace a serial number.
Sure. What's the make and model?
FN Browning, model 1922. The serial number is 01138.
You don't say. Well, I didn't sell it. Europeans love them, but it's pretty rare you find one over here. Although I did have one in here a couple of weeks back.
Remember the owner?
Yeah. Caillou. Edgar Caillou was his name. Thing looks like he'd never been fired, but he brought it in here for cleaning anyway. Then he bought a box of cartridges and he left.
Do you know where we can find Mr. Caillou?
Told me he was on his lunch break. Said he worked at Hartfield's jewelry store just up on Broadway.
Thanks for your help.
All right.
Officer, can I interest you in a new watch?
Officer Cole Phelps, are you Edgar Caillou?
No. Mr. Caillou is out back. He said he'd lie down. I'll buzz him for you.
Son of a bitch! Go, Cole, go!
Hurry, officer!
Caillou, get back here!
God damn it all, I asked them to hold the mayo.
Be careful, he looks dangerous.
Root beers all around, dawg.
Too late, Caillou! Edgar Caillou, you're under arrest for the murder of Everett Gage.
The case that makes you, and the case that breaks you. The one you never solve, the one that keeps you awake at night. The case that gnaws at your guts and ruins your marriage. The case that keeps you propping up a bar as you relive the what-ifs, the might-have-beens, the half-leaves, and the half-truths. The case that other cops murmur about whenever you walk past. The case you never, ever discuss.
God's mill may grind slowly, but it grinds finely, son. I hear it's you who knocked down Malefactor from the shooting yesterday.
Yes, sir.
Then tell me, boyo, I hear you're quite the climber, a man of initiative. How would you like a chance at smiting this man with the sword of justice?
You're asking me to conduct the interview, sir?
I am, young Phelps. You've only been with us a short time and you've assembled yourself a stellar arrest record. Not to mention the fine work you did in the war, sending heathens back to the hell they came from. But I'm curious as to whether you can turn your hand to interrogation. Takes a certain animal cunning, lad. Do you think you might be ready for that?
Yes, sir. I think I am.
Good man. You need many things for a conviction, young Phelps. A motive, opportunity, hard evidence, and best of all, a confession. If you fail in the former, you can always use a modicum of violence to obtain the latter. How are you feeling, lad?
Fine, sir.
Very good. The evidence is overwhelming. May the cat eat him and the cat be eaten by the devil. Bring me a confession, young Phelps. This is your chance. Don't fail me.
I hope there's no bugs in the disc.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
It's the original version
can't
of
help
this.
you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that.
Didn't I ask for a lawyer? Shouldn't you be on the phone, officer?
$39 old.
Let's talk about the shooting. Do you deny shooting Everett Gage?
I'm a businessman. I run a jewelry store. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure my lawyer can clear all this up.
So you've got intuition, so you've got accuse, intuition, I'm just trying to work out the controls. So, I guess...
Didn't I ask for a lawyer? Shouldn't you be on the phone, officer?
When you level up... He's like got a smirk on his face, and he's smoking. He's obviously lying. Because he had the gun service right, so if you look at the notebook, he testifies that Kelly's servicing the Browning, so he's, well, it's called accuse.
You deny owning a Browning pistol, serial number 01138.
I owned a gun, yes, but it was stolen in a burglary a couple years ago. You can't prove I used my gun on Gage.
You had the gun cleaned and bought a new box of ammunition. The store owner remembers you and where you were.
Is that so? It's amazing what the Nebbishes will recall when it suits them.
Possible religious motive? Well, like, were these two in conflict with beliefs? Well, World War II and stuff, I bet it's really, like really intense. Oh, you can look at him, look. He's looking up. Yeah.
Didn't I ask for a lawyer? Shouldn't you be on the phone, officer?
Let's change the subject. You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Kalu?
Yeah, let's change the subject, you going motherfucker. How about baseball?
You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime.
Some people don't like Jews, Mr. Kalu.
Yeah, and I guess you're one of them.
Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu?
I don't know what you're talking about.
What? It's kind of like because we can't be nice to him, but we can't exactly accuse him of anything because we haven't got any evidence of saying we know that, so we can only. Oh, it's right.
Left-wing leaning parasite. You expect me to sit here and listen to your drivel?
You call me that? You sit there and you call me those names, you goddamn goy butt snatcher? You and that stump Gage!
Why did you do it, Mr. Kalu?
Gage. He's in the Chamber of Commerce. He's in with all those momsers. He blocked every proposal I ever put forward. Kike this and kike that. He's been trying to ruin my business for years.
Edgar Kalu, I'm charging you with the first-degree murder of Everett Gage. I respect your beliefs and your right to hold them. I hope for your sake the jury can commute to murder in the second degree. May God have mercy on you, sir.
Is that it?
Masterfully done, Officer Phelps. It is just, Officer Phelps. Isn't it, lad?
Yes, sir.
Then let me have a word with the Chief of Police, young Phelps. The department needs heroes. A shining, honest face the public can admire. I applaud a man with your talent for unwavering justice. Back to your duties for now, Boyle. But here's a piece of advice. Get yourself 2 suits, get them pressed. You'll be needing them.
We passed. Even though that jewellery lady clammed up a bit when we were nice, we still passed.
Here's your new desk, kid. You're on traffic. The hot sheet is posted here, next to the map.
What's his problem?
That's Biggs. He's an institution.
So this is what all the fuss is about. Why couldn't they build a freeway that goes past my place?
They haven't even approved the money yet, kid. The bond issue won't be till December. It'll be years before any of this will happen. Here's your new partner, Stefan Burkowski.
Heard all about you, Phelps. You go easy on me and let me earn the odd citation, and maybe we'll get along fine.
I'm here to learn, Detective.
He's an intense one, isn't he, Mel?
Who's intense?
The newly minted detective here, Cole Phelps.
Hi, Phelps. I'll be keeping an eye on you. I could spend a little time basking in reflected glory. Make a change from busting hookers and dope fiends.
Who was that, Commander?
Roy Earl, chief detective and advice.
Do they all dress like movie stars?
Well, Roy is a movie star. And the whole of the seedy side of L.A. is his audience.
What is that supposed to mean?
Stick with me, kid. You'll find out.
And now some housekeeping. Warm Central Division welcome for Detective Cole Phelps. Some of you guys may know Phelps. He's the cop who broke the jewelry store murder. Stand up and take a bow, Phelps.
If it's all right with you,
That's
sir.
an order, Phelps.
Shh, quiet,
everybody. Phelps is one of only 2 serving LAPD officers who received the Silver Star during the war. Really gave it those lousy Japanese, eh, Phelps?
I did my best, Captain.
Why are you war heroes always so modest? I've partnered Phelps with everybody's favorite Pole, Stefan Burkowski.
Hope you like work, kid. Bukowski sure as hell doesn't.
Well, that's why we have partners, right?
Okay, can it, guys? Stick with Bukowski. He's a good cop. He knows traffic inside now. I'm gonna start you out with 1 case. Do okay? I'll give you a couple more. You screw up, you'll be rousting vagrants and running license plates. Now get down to the PE Freight Depot, 6th and Alameda. A patrolman called in a suspicious vehicle. Signs of foul play. See what you can find out.
Come on, Phelps.
Got a stakeout down on 2nd later tonight.
You're wasting time. Get out of here.
They really pushed you through quick, didn't they? 6 years on patrol before I got this desk. You were here in 5 minutes.
What do you want me to say? I didn't ask for any favors.
How long is this gonna take? Are you going to release me now? Now you want me. See the done, yes.
Is anybody making coffee soon?
Isn't he the cop they've been talking about? I don't have time for your song and dance right now.
Has anyone seen my tank?
No. You ran the light on Olympic. Finally collared it. Now before crypto the grand jury, case is thrown out.
You know this place?
Sure. Near the old gas works and Signo Depot in the warehouse district. I'll direct.
Straight through the next intersection.
All units, a 459 just occurred at 6th and Saris. Any unit to handle, code 2, identify.
So, tell me a little about yourself, Phelps.
Are we friends now, Bukowski?
We have to work together. Don't be so touchy.
I grew up in San Francisco. My father was in shipping. I went to college at Stanford. Did 2 years ROTC before Marine OCS at Camp Elliott. Shipped out in early 45 as a first lieutenant and fought in the Okinawa campaign. I was wounded, shipped back home, did a year on the beat. Now I'm here.
So you won the Silver Star.
I don't want to talk about it.
Now let me get this straight. You single-handedly killed 40 Japs on this hill in Okinawa.
No.
You were up there all night,
Draped in the flag, knife between your teeth, gun at the ready. Finished? The Emperor Hirohito himself leading the charge against you. I did my part, Bukowski. What did you do?
I kept the streets of LA safe for the people.
Yeah. Now I get it. Unfit for service.
Fuck you, Phelps. I earned a bravery citation during the Zoodle riots.
Sounds like you had it rough.
I did my job.
No one is saying you didn't.
I did 6 years as a patrolman.
That's the third time you've told me.
Straight through. Straight through the next intersection. Turn right when you can.
Nice car.
Straight through. Straight through at the next junction. Straight through. Straight on here. Keep going straight. Straight on here. Straight through at the next junction. Keep going on this road. Go straight through here.
All units, a 459 just occurred at 6th and Saris. Any unit to handle, code 2, identify.
Straight through the next intersection.
Straight on. Take the next left.
Next one.
That you, Bukowski? Go on through. Parking lot straight ahead.
I need to get back to work, officer.
The detectives are here now. You repeat to them what you told me.
I did the right thing by calling this in. I'm just a working stick.
Just give them your story and you'll be all right.
This is your first case, Phelps. It's okay to admit it if you're stumped. If you don't know what to do next, just come talk to me and we'll see what we can figure out.
Thanks, Stefan. You're okay.
Time is it? 10 to 9. Hey, officer.
I'm Officer Hart.
Phelps, traffic. What have you got?
Abandoned car, probably stolen. The solid citizen is Nate Wilkie. He called it in.
What gives with the corner?
There's blood all over the interior. Someone's copped a full Broderick, but no stiff as yet.
We have an owner for the car?
The car is registered to an Adrian Black, just north of Bunker Hill.
All right. We'll take a look around.
I'll keep Mr. Wilkie talking, but don't make him wait too long. He's the restless type.
Nice day, boy. How long you gonna keep me here, sir?
Always the same two of you, son. How about you?
I've got a mystery sample waiting at the lab. Practical Joker says it's contaminated soil. I guess.
Victim looks to have lost a lot of blood.
Looks too much for what it is.
Optimistic, Cole.
Mr. F. Morgan picked up a live pig yesterday? $32 years old, married. Sounds like an average guy. What was he doing out here? happier times, I guess. Stenzel glasses. Home repaired by the look of it.
Interesting.
The brand name might give us something to go on.
You guys, take your time. No freight rolling through here till we're done. And we're still punching the clock.
Is somebody gonna tell us what the hell's going on?
Hey, Flatfoot, you're looking to get rid of that old crate? I'll give you a nickel for it.
Can't do nothing there.
Sir, I'm Detective Phelps.
Name's Nate Wilkie.
You found the vehicle?
Sure. Saw it just sitting there. Strange place to be parking your car. Figured I'd better take a look. And then I saw all the blood. So I called the police.
Mind if I ask what you were doing out here?
Well, I work for the railway. I was on my way out to the switch and reckoned I'd take a shortcut.
Did you see anybody else in the yard? Maybe somebody hanging around the car?
Nope. I hadn't seen a soul all day till you boys turned up.
Do you know Adrian Black, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. That ain't a name I'm familiar with.
You ever seen the car before?
Funny enough, I did. A couple of nights ago, it was over there in the parking lot. I know most of the cars are parked here regularly, so it kind of stood out.
The wallet by the car. Was there anything in it when you arrived?
You accusing me of something, mister?
Whoa.
Do you want the patrolman to hold you down while we turn out your pockets, Mr. Wilkie?
Maybe I checked inside that wallet. Not that I was gonna steal anything. Maybe I took a look. But there weren't no money in there. Not even change.
We found a steel pipe with blood on it near the car. Do you know anything about it, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. I went straight for the law when I saw the car was full of blood.
When you saw the blood, was it wet, bright red, or darker like it is now?
Darker, I'd say. Looked dry already.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Wilkie. We'll contact your employer if we need anything more from you.
If you have to, I guess. I can't really spend no more time over this.
Somebody's got to inform the wife, Phelps. If you're done here, we'll head over there now.
We're going to notify the wife. You seem to have it under control here.
Yeah, I got this.
Doc? Detective Phelps. What have we got?
A lot of blood for a blunt force injury. Victim must be in a very bad way.
Any sign of the guy?
Not unless he's in the trunk of the car. The blood, the sheer amount of it is puzzling. Not much I can do without a victim.
.620 Bunker Hill Avenue. You know where that is?
Behind Bunker Hill. A couple blocks north of Central Station.
So, what do we tell the wife?
We play it by the book. There's no stiff yet, so let's see how it plays out.
Turn right here.
Could be a car theft gone wrong. Make Black drive somewhere lonely, then give him a tap.
But why leave the car?
Well, obviously someone got a little heavy-handed.
It's the wrong way around.
Well, how so, genius?
Where is Adrian? If you've gone to all the trouble to steal the car and it goes wrong, you leave the body behind, not the car.
You got something there, Phelps. Doesn't add up. You read about the guy on the crossing yesterday?
No, what happened?
Over on Lincoln Avenue. This guy's driving along and his oil light comes on. He stops the car and gets out. He pops the hood and...
He's on a rail crossing.
Oh, you got it. He's got his head under there checking the oil, and the Southern Pacific Freight slams into his car doing 90 miles an hour. Car came to a rest more than a mile down the track.
What a pointless waste of life.
You'll get plenty of blood and guts and mindless stupidity working traffic, Phelps. And who needs a Second Amendment when we'll give a goddamn fool the license to get behind the wheel of an automobile?
If it's a kidnapping, why leave the victim's ID? If it's a murder, why leave the car? The evidence doesn't add up.
Free lesson, Phelps. Evidence will only get you so far. You ask me, the whole thing feels hinky as hell.
What I wouldn't give to have your powers of intuition.
Don't worry, kid. Keep watching the master and you'll get there one day.
He seems like a cool detective.
Straight through at the next junction.
Straight through. Nice graphics. One of those lonely, obscure Rockstar games. Like the cars though. Cars are nice.
Straight ahead.
Officer needs help, 103 and B.
You have to turn the music off for these games because
Go straight through here.
copyright.
Straight on here.
It's like
Straight through the next intersection. Straight ahead.
straight ahead.
Keep going straight.
Such a cool car. That's worth like $1 million now. These cars.
Straight through at the next junction. Keep going on this road.
Take the next left. Stop! Turn back the other way.
Ah, we got a reward. That's pretty cool. I really don't know the road conduct in 1940s LA America, but people are stopping for some reason. I think that's a green. I think that little box there. No. Okay.
Any unit able to handle citizen reports at 211 in progress. 437 East 8th Street. Unit to handle code 3. Identify.
Go left now. Right turn.
Take the next right.
Turn right here. Right up ahead. Next left.
It's a really nice looking game. Unbelievable how these games just get overlooked. It's because it's a really difficult game, you see, that's why. Well, we didn't get fined for it, that's good. It's because it wasn't our fault.
Straight ahead. Cross over, keep going straight.
Nice cars.
Take the next right.
It's like totally abstract from Los Santos. No one's running riot on the street shooting or... Look at that house. Oh my god.
Let's go introduce ourselves. You talk to her, Phelps. I'm no good at this shoulder to cry on stuff.
Who, me? See it through the window there, look. Oh yeah, she likes to prune.
Incidental.
It is. She's been out doing the garden.
Where you going, Phelps? This is the place.
No use leaving the thing half finished. So the pipe missing from Mr. Black's heater is the same one that killed him. Huh. Seems like the assailant is a little closer to home.
I don't know what that means. But we did something there. Like doing this before we'd even spoke was like to the wife of the deceased, and we're going around assembling pipes in a backyard. That is just unbelievable. Alright.
Just a minute.
LAPD, Mrs. Black. May we come in? We have some bad news, and we'd rather discuss this in private.
I'm Margaret Black. We can discuss this in the living room. Please come in.
Your husband drives a blue Lincoln, Mrs. Black?
That's correct.
The car has been found abandoned, and I'm afraid there are signs of foul play.
I knew something was wrong when he didn't come home.
We believe your husband may be injured. We found a pipe on the scene with blood on it.
Oh, no! My poor Adrian!
Does the name Insta-Heat mean anything to you, ma'am?
Yes, it does. We've just had a new water heater installed.
Whereabouts, Mrs. Black?
Just outside the kitchen window, at the side of the house.
I'd like you to try and stay calm and remember everything that you can about last night. My partner and I are going to take a look around. When you're ready, we're going to have some more questions for you. Is that okay?
Of course, officer. Anything to help secure my husband's safety.
Well, let's check the place out. Come on.
This doesn't pertain to the case.
Not much help.
Like soda planes.
Have a good look around. There's got to be something in here to go on.
Kavanaugh's. So who brought this home? Maybe Adrian was a patron. R and I should have an address.
What's this?
This was only recently installed, not 2 days ago.
$82.50. Even back then in 1947. I wonder how much that is in today's money. It's like it's about $600. It's literally like $600, maybe more. And then you've got like 12, 11, so that's like nearly over $100 for a heating service back in 1947. Wow. Like, that is just nearly $1,000 now. I bet it's nearly $1,000 then to get like a heating system installed in America, in LA. So it's the new automatic glass-lined gas water heater called InstaHeat. It's new. It's greater heating efficiency and cuts your hot water costs. It's new. It's got triple inspection, means trouble-free operation, and easy installation with all connections at the rear of the home. 20-gallon tank, recovers 28.3 gallons per hour. So you save nearly 30 gallons, $82.50, 24 hours a day instant hot water, $8.50 down payment. Heat sealed glass wall insulation keeps water hot for longer. Quick heat slotted burner produces hotter flame. No popping or flashbacks. The Pass Miser, instant action auto dial temperature control with thermostat. Very, very modern. Must have come from innovation through the war effort brought to the home. 10-year guarantee. They don't rust or corrode for at least 10 years. I tell you, that passes by though. I know it's a long time, I know it's a decade, but I tell you something, if you're living in one place, like, and you're committed to that one place that you live in, the community, that 10 years will come and go. Like, you'd be surprised when 12 years passes by and you're like, all of a sudden you know, things start going a little bit weird. It's amazing glass line. Its gas water heater proudly carries an unsurpassed 10-year guarantee, a guarantee made possible by the proven advantages of the glass lining, by an exclusive process. Glass and steel are fused together into a single unbreakable unit that can't crack, chip or craze. There's no metal in the interior of the tank. Even if the water is chemically severe, actions of minerals or elements can't affect the mirror's smooth blue glass lining. It stops rust, corrosion. It's as safe and sanitary as a clean drinking glass. So guard your family's health. Say goodbye to tank rust that discolors laundry, tank rust that stains bath, lavatory and kitchen. Designed to give more hot water 24 hours a day.
I wonder if someone in the house bought this unit, knowing how they would use the parts.
It's got an inner flute. Well, a flue. 6-inch diameter, provides an extensive heating surface, assures maximum heating efficiency. Low draft burner, requires less fuel, gives operating cost. And improved efficiency costs. You get free engineering help. Look at that, look at these services you got back then, like free after service for 10 years. That's how long businesses were going to be around for. And it's on a boulevard as well. Whenever do you see like a heating business on a boulevard anymore? I bet hardly any. Oh yeah, you got a nice vacuum cleaner there. Don't think we should go upstairs, but anything in the personal bedroom? Let's have a look. What's he doing?
A used ticket to Seattle and a suitcase gone missing.
He went
Someone
to.
couldn't wait to get out of this house.
He went to Seattle? What, is he having an affair or something? Like, he lost his suitcase? Like, this guy cannot have any more bad luck, right? Like he's had his car found with loads of blood in it. One of the pipes from the back of the home has been found at the crime scene. His glasses and wallet were at the scene. He got a train ticket to Seattle and lost his suitcase. And now his wife is sat there at home, a dutiful, patriotic wife, knows exactly what's happened, but he can't say nothing because she's so loyal, and I can't really blame this woman how confused she is right now. This guy he must be having a bit of a fancy with someone at that pub, at that hotel, or something. He's been at the bar and he might have met someone, and I think he's been probably at a hotel maybe, and maybe he went to a hotel in Seattle to meet this person, and unfortunately he lost his suitcase in the process, but he's left the ticket in the bedroom. Like it's not like he's hiding it from his wife, like he's literally put everything here in everything for her to see. You know, he's currently used. Oh, let's have a look. Is this his glasses case?
This must be Adrian's.
Don't tell me they're missing. Yeah.
Stenzel. So the glasses are a match.
And they match the glasses we found at the crime scene. Alright, so the same manufacturing. You know, how convenient. Let's have a look at him here. Is he smiling? Oh yeah. Have a look, what's he got there? Cakes maybe? Is it booze? Like cakes? To my Adrian.
To my Adrian. This thing gets more and more interesting.
Nicole, yeah, lovesick and lonely without you. Hurry back. So that's why I went to Seattle. For some sweet sugar loving. Nicole with 2 kisses, and she's done a stroke, look. When there's a stroke like that under the name with then 2 kisses, that's normally a commitment involved. Like, I studied calligraphy in college. I did because I did art and design, so I did like calligraphy, and when you did a stroke upwards like that with the brush or with the quill, it's like a commitment, because it's like an arrow. It's a very powerful it's a sentimental object to this guy. So is that a single bed? Look. Ah yeah, we found the matches. We did. What? Yeah, he's used them as well. He's a smoker. He must be a smoker, heavy smoker. He must have increased his smoke habit when he's not been with her. The stress, and I mean, she is a lovely soul. I don't know why he's been going out. So is this her room? Right, so he's been spending most of his time in that office room. That's what he's been doing. He's been spending more time in there than he has been with her, and she looks neglected. She looks neglected. Or at least she's expressing she is. She's not saying she is. She's not trying to give off that impression, but she can't hide it. And she knows why he's not there. She has her suspicions. But like she's probably glad that he's gone, right? Because she wants the house. Let's be honest. I think Cole Phelps knows that, and I know that. She wants this house, and like she is happy. This is what I think. She's happy that he's gone, right? And I think Cole knows that she's happy that he's gone because she wants him to go out there and forget about that house and this life, because she would rather settle for the house and a bit of money and him gone, so she could, like, I don't know, take up with the gardener or whatever. Because I could see fresh cut flowers in the back. They were very exotic flowers, so it looks to me there's a gardener that comes round as well that she's been talking to. That's what I think, and I think both of them are growing apart as a married couple. And back then in America, you couldn't get divorced that easily. Like, I'm sure someone could correct me there if we're in law, but I'm sure back then it was a lot more difficult for it to happen. So we can see here that she's been spending some nights alone in the double bed, right? Let's be honest. So now she's got a picture of herself.
Separate bedrooms, separate pictures.
Yeah.
What gives here?
Right, so he's smiling in that picture alone. She's here alone, not smiling. Is there some kind of like vanity here involved, maybe, with the pair of them? Do you think both of them are maybe like playing with fire, and both of them are like in competition with each other? With like he's got a picture of himself on his own in his office, so she decided to get a picture of herself in her bedroom. Like there's like this line in the home that's forming, and it starts with photos and notes on the fridge and stuff. So like it's very weird, but he's not opening this picture. What else is in here? It's a spotless bedroom, spotless. Curtains drawn. Doesn't want anyone to look in, I can't blame her. So there's a main room and there's the guest room, but he's converted that into his own room, so he's obviously come out the bedroom. And dining room, and then no, hold on, what's this? Alright, what's this? Like a shed?
Junk.
It it is.
Seems irrelevant.
It does. And there's no upstairs, so I guess that. Whoa.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
What are we funny for?
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Kavanaugh's bar.
Certainly, Detective. One moment. Kavanaugh's Bar, corner of Aliso and Hewitt, south side of Union Station.
Wow, you can hear the vacuum tube on the. Like, when she was talking then, the operator, she had put in an amplifier in the actual wall. There must have been a switchboard there. I could hear the actual vacuum tube when she was talking. That is pretty cool effect from Rockstar. That, like, I don't ever think I've ever heard that vacuum sound, the vacuum tube, or the, what are they called? Valves. That's pretty cool. Alright, let's speak to this.
I'm alright now, detectives.
Are you better? Alright. Alright, she's 30 years old. Ooh, that's the age when they want a baby, right? Normally, like, I'm not saying ladies don't want babies at like 20, 25 or whatever, but I'm saying if by 30 you're married and there hasn't been any family created by now, unless they just got married a year ago or something. I mean, I don't really know, but at that age normally there's at least 3 children on average back then. But I think they are both drifting apart and they've both met somebody else. That's what I think. So the slaughterhouse receipt, let's ask the wife about it.
We found a receipt in the trunk of your husband's car for a live pig. This receipt was made out to an F. Morgan.
A pig? Adrian runs a tool business. That would be Frank Morgan. God knows what he's up to.
I'm gonna be nice here and be like good cop.
What makes you say that about Morgan, ma'am?
He's the foreman at my husband's plant. A very shady character. I've told Adrian he needs to keep his distance from the staff. They're always out drinking together.
Oh, we got it right? This is tough. So, an alibi for Mrs. Black, so can anyone confirm that she's got nothing to do with it, basically? That's what we got to clear.
I think you should come clean with us, Mrs. Black. Your husband is missing, and after our search, I'm willing to call the circumstances suspicious. Can you account for your movements last night?
You're not accusing me, are you? Oh, what an awful thing to say. I was here all night, of course, waiting for Adrian to come home.
I'm going to say good cop again, because I don't think we can doubt that she was out.
Is there anyone who can vouch for that?
Well, no. I was here alone.
Alone?
I cooked Adrian's dinner and waited.
Never came home. Yeah. That's because he's with Nicole. That's why he's with Nicole, kicking it in Seattle. The only thing is, he's left his wallet, his glasses, a pipe, and a car full of blood. He's left a train ticket with a lost luggage receipt from a previous visit to Seattle from LA. You've both got separate bedrooms with separate photographs, and he's been spending time at a strip club. So all I can say, Mrs. Black, is that it doesn't look good. It's looking rather strange, to say the least. Like, I've never seen this situation. I mean, all sorts go on in homes. But anyway, let's ask about this matchbook at Cavanna's bar, because it looks like there's either poker.
Are you trying to find my husband?
There's either poker, some company involved, or some other product that's, you know, worth money.
Please hurry. My husband might be injured.
All right.
Your husband frequents Kavanaugh's bar?
How did you know that? Adrian practically lives there after work.
So she's not denying it, look. She's not denying it. She knows.
So Adrian spends a lot of time there?
Up until recently.
Recently?
He's been away in Seattle a lot on business.
We know. We got it right. His location, so is he in Seattle?
Did your husband tell you where he was going last night?
All he said was he was going to meet Frank for a drink.
Frank.
So nothing out of the usual then?
Well, he came home early from work. He never comes home early.
Oh?
And he went out early, too.
Fired?
He normally never leaves for the bar till about 7.
Probably lost his job. We got it right. He could have lost his job for what he's been doing. A lot of times these companies know when husbands are doing stuff like this. Like companies, especially reputable financial companies, whether in the UK or in the United States, I put money on the fact that companies do fire their employees if they have any. I mean, it's a taboo. I mean, it's for entertainment purposes, like, but it is taboo when employees do stuff like this, because it looks like he's lost his job. He's probably had an attitude because he doesn't want to work there anymore. He doesn't want to live there anymore. He doesn't want to spend time with Margaret
Are you trying
anymore.
to find my husband?
But alright, she's getting impatient. Let's can't blame her really. Let's ask about the glasses.
Was your husband wearing his glasses when he left here yesterday?
Yes, he just bought a new pair.
A new pair?
Go on.
I kept telling him to throw those old ones away. He tried to repair them with tape. It looked terrible.
Well, do it at the murder scene. Alright, do you know about the signed photograph?
Tell us about the photo of Adrian in the bedroom.
What is there to tell? It's from his most recent business trip to Seattle.
Are we going to doubt?
You and your husband are in separate bedrooms.
Oh, it's wrong?
Did you want him out of the way, Margaret?
No, I did not. My husband and I may have drifted apart, but it wasn't my choice.
We'll keep you informed.
Sugar.
Please do, Detective.
Guess it can't be perfect. Needed that straight run though. Doing so well. Not go inside.
You'll be taking the next right. Jesus, I'm glad to be out of there.
Mr. and Mrs. Black don't seem to have the happiest home life.
He's too scared to divorce her, and she's too much of a shrinking violet to throw him out. If this hadn't happened, they could have stayed miserable together forever.
You think she could have killed him?
She sure as hell doesn't seem the type, but stranger things have happened.
I didn't know whether to... I didn't know what to press, whether to call her a liar or...
Go right just now.
Officer needs help, 103 and B.
Straight ahead here.
Straight through the next intersection.
Any unit able to handle citizen reports at 211 in progress. 437 East 8th Street. Unit to handle code 3, identify.
Next right. Take this right. Turn right. Keep going straight. Straight ahead here. You need to take the next left. Next left.
Take the next left.
Next left. Right turn, coming up. Could be taking the next right.
Here we are, this is the bar. He's been spending his precious time. So that was a nice drive for him. I bet like those drives to this bar was just exhilarating for this guy. Let's check.
Hey, I know you.
No, you don't.
That's the cop from the newspaper. Has that just been paid? Look about it.
We were at school together. How about you buy me a drink for old time's sake?
Went to school together. Wow.
Looking for someone?
Nice place. Oh yeah, very enclosed. There's no windows. Windows are blacked out. Very gloomy. Little booths, comfortable. We got a little bathroom.
Frank Morgan? Who's asking?
Got a guy sat down. We got someone sat down on a stool there. It's like okay. Can't talk to the restaurant owner. He's not letting us do it. Alright then.
Cole Phelps, LAPD. I understand you're a friend of Adrian Black.
Yeah, I know him.
Are you aware that he's missing?
No, I hadn't heard that. Tough break.
Linked to the abandoned vehicle. I am. What evidence do we have? Alright. See, so we got vehicles, blood splashes, receipt for the live hog. So, F. Morgan, he's the guy who provided the hog. Alright. Got the wallet, got glasses, the pie. I don't think this guy's got anything to do. Maybe this. Alright, I think the only thing we got related to this
guy.
guy.
The same to you. I'll go back to my drink.
We found Black's car abandoned in a freight depot, covered in blood. You know anything about that, Morgan?
Yeah, the pig.
Hell no. I'm sorry to hear that. I like Adrian. He's a good boss.
Please, don't tell me you actually believe this jerk-off, Phelps.
You're lying, Morgan. You were there.
And you're talking out your ass, detective. How about you prove I was out at that rail yard?
What, the receipt?
You were there, Morgan. We found a receipt in the trunk of the car. It has your name on it. We can call the slaughter yard and nail you on it.
All right already. That fool Adrian's fallen for some dame in Seattle. He wanted me to make it look like he'd been attacked.
We got it right? No way. That's so cool. Alright, so where is he? Is he in Seattle?
Where exactly is Black holed up?
No idea. I think he took off for Seattle.
Well, we haven't got anything that proves it, anything. All we've got is the what should we doubt? I think bad cop for that, because we can't really prove anything on him for lying.
Tired of your shtick, Morgan. Spill it! Or we take you out in the alley and we knock it out of you.
He's holed up at my place. He's waiting for some money to come through.
Wow.
before he blows town.
An address?
It's an apartment house at the corner of Temple and Figueroa.
We did it.
Apartment number 2.
It's always number 2.
All.
We
Thanks for your help,
got
Morgan.
Thank you, Morgan.
Hey, I'm just glad I could help. I love cops.
Cuff him, let him go. It's up to you, Phelps. There's no way I'm writing this idiot up.
Waitress. Get another spoon.
I got drinking to do.
Yeah, we're arresting this guy. Don't let him get away with that.
You got Morgan's address? Let's get over to his apartment.
He could easily beat us there and remove. He could actually be having a relationship with the wife. You don't even know. There's no evidence we have to support that, but it's very likely. He could easily beat us to that apartment. Now that he's get him in there and booked, he'll be out tomorrow.
Take a left.
He'll be out on bail. You know, he'll have that Dutch courage. He'll have that Dutch courage, and
I've
he'll...
met some pretty good liars in my time. People who sound convincing because they actually believe their own bullshit. Huh. The type is clever. Hard to catch out.
Frank Morgan is not one of those people.
No, he is not.
KGPL calling car 11K. 11 King commence.
He's a drunk.
11K, go ahead.
Message from Technical Services.
Oh.
Blood found in the abandoned Lincoln at the PE Freight Depot is not human. Repeat, not human.
Ah.
Compositional analysis reveals swine as the most likely match.
Roger, KGPL. Time to reel this guy in, Phelps.
Pig. He's trying to fake his own death for the life insurance so she gets paid all the money. Ooh. And this guy we just arrested was probably gonna... yeah, oh my god. Wow.
All units, so 459 just occurred at 6th and 7th.
I don't
to handle code 2, identify.
I don't think this guy's gonna come quietly. And if he does, I'll be surprised.
Go straight through here.
It would cost them more to get divorced, basically. And what? He was going to start a new life in Seattle with a different name. And probably he was going to take some money as well, and blah, 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 blah. Like... my goodness. We didn't get into trouble for it. That's because we did the right thing. We had right of way. The tram should have stopped. But it didn't. Didn't damage the car though. Isn't that strange? Was it made out of steel? Like solid steel? Ionized steel. Oh, let's have a bite of this biscuit. I have got a biscuit. It's called a jack-o'-lantern ginger biscuit, right? Oh my god. That is Halloween biscuit. There's bonfire biscuit in England, and there's Halloween biscuit. That is Halloween biscuit because it's extra crunchy. My God, that is home baked from the baker's. That. Ah. They only come out once a year. Obviously, I was going past the bakers. I said, "Have you got those jack-o'-lantern biscuits in?" And they said, "Yes, we did make them this year." I was like, "I'll have one of those, please." This game's really good, right? Like, I've enjoyed solving this case. Like, I've got a feeling it's an insurance job, and it's got everything to do with love and money. And he used the pipe at the back as a pretend murder weapon. And I like how Rockstar have done that to start with, like a nice, simple love triangle case that's like kinda normal to work out. It still took me a lot of thinking though. It's not like I just knew all the answers. Like I literally did have to think that. Like, if I played this like back in 2012 when it came out, 2011, I probably wouldn't know what to do. I'd probably just turn it off and be like, where's the cop chases? You know, like, I suppose people thought it'd just be like chasing down burglars with shotguns. But that didn't happen in the 40s, I don't think. Not much. But still, I've enjoyed working that out, the fact that the guy has tried to pull the insurance job, and I think that's why the police are going to be really cheesed off, because they've wasted... How much money they wasted in time of Cole Phelps when all they had to do was basically go to counselling. Because they didn't want to do it, did they? They didn't want to go counselling. They didn't want to go through the motions of divorce. They just wanted an easy way out with money and passion. And Cole Phelps and these other detectives are not going to let people take advantage of the system and get an insurance claim, because it'll probably be something round about maybe $10,000 to $20,000 back then. Because if an American soldier got shot, God bless them for their service back then in World War II, if they got shot and they were taken out by a bullet, the family got $10,000. That's what they paid the families of the grieving families of fallen soldiers of World War II. The soldier had to fill out an application. He had to go through, and there was one at every base. America, the American leadership at the time in the American military ensured that every soldier had an opportunity to sign up a document to make sure his mum, dad, brother, sister, daughter, son, wife, whatever, got that $10,000 and a flag and a burial, a proper like salute and burial. It might have come a bit later, that they might not have done it in the moment. Maybe towards the end of the war they did. They might have had time and money to do that, depending on the situation or the leader at the time. Who knows? I couldn't really speak for that. But this has got something to do with knowledge of the war, and they did a lot of insurances and a lot of systems in World War II for soldiers and people who were also back home as well, who were, because there was a lot of friction back then. I mean, I don't know any names or specific locations, obviously. I mean, I couldn't go through, but there were definitely heat and tension between. There were certain businesses that could remain in America while other men went off and fought in the front line. And those businesses normally were bakeries, food butchers, jewelers, maybe. I don't know about jewelers. Maybe jewelers, maybe. But there were specific business owners that could stay. Teachers, for example, and stuff. And there was that tension where these, and I'll be honest with you, right? It's that energy where, you know, like when there's a high abundance of partners available, like the odds of a female to male ratio when all the men went off to fight, for every 10 women there would have been 1 man, maybe 2 depending on the area. So every 10 women walking down the street, there'd only be 2 men that would match the number. So the way they shot at those soldiers is while they're away taking grenades and mortars, these men who've got like businesses and stuff could stay at home and lavish all the fruits of the community. And you got to think about that for a minute. Like it might not bother certain people. Some people might not even care about that. Some people might not give an absolute monkeys about that. Like, you know, they just get on with it. But I tell you, not everyone is that straightforward. You know, I would be thinking about that, and I don't know who or how I would say anything about it back then, because it happened in the UK as well. You know, there were bakers, butchers, and there was another profession as well. That it was bizarre profession, right? It was bizarre. It wasn't like a major profession. It was a very bizarre profession, but they could stay. You know, and when all the young men in World War II in the UK, like England and stuff, and Wales and Scotland, all went off to Europe and Northern Ireland, and they all went off to Europe. The men that didn't fight in the war were like, I don't know, in maybe they're mid 50s, late 50s at the time. We're talking dudes who were like 57, 58 years old, and you've got like the people who could stay behind with the professions that needed a male to stay behind. that taboo and that social energy was also existing here. Not many people talk about that, and it's not really a subject that many people would actually want to think about. But you gotta understand that was an actual thing. Can you imagine being off like in some like some trench that you've dug a trench with a little shovel, and it's like freezing cold, and there's mortar blasts going off, and you can hear gunfire and aeroplanes and people shouting and all sorts of chaos, and you got to listen to the radio, and you got to listen to your comrades, and people are constantly like, psst, psst, hey, psst, psst, you know, constantly informing you and constantly keeping you up to date and constantly motivating you. You know, like you can't get a minute, you can't daydream, right? You can't fall into that place. You have to remain a soldier constantly. You can't switch off, right? And these dudes back home can daydream. They can switch off. You can't. And you're afraid, and you're alone in the dark, and the only company you have is your commander psting you orders and a scratchy radio. Like, you're not allowed to light a fire because it'll give away your position. It's just like all these thoughts going through. There's just no way anyone would tolerate that. And I think that energy went on. And you know what I think? It was one of them things, like, you know, when you snapped about it, or if you started going a bit balonies about it, you'd just be told that, you know, to basically, there's nothing you can do about it. And that all your complaining and all your whining will just get you nowhere. Because it's just something you can't really have a solution for during a war effort in any timeline. And that would have been really disturbing for some people, especially when your wife's back home or your girlfriend who you're about to marry. You have no idea, do you? You have no idea. Just don't know what people get up to. I mean, can you imagine, like, what, 4 years? You're telling me for 4 years without any contact, and you've been away for 4 years. Some people up to 6, maybe even 7 years if you're in the UK. 6.5, 7 years, maybe even longer. What, you telling me after all that time they're gonna remain? I mean, God bless those who did. I mean, that's commitment, like, you know, honour and loyalty. But even a year in, they're gonna need some kind of affection. Both parties would. Letters will only do so much. You know what I mean? Like, letters back and forth end up becoming dwindled. The letters come less and less, you know, because they encouraged you to write back a lot to keep your mind focused on the loyalty and honour of it. But I don't think it made a difference, to be honest with you. I'd have been cheesed off about it, and probably me back then, if it was that time era, I probably wouldn't have been married or anything. I would have just been more focused on myself and a business or a goal. Do you know what I mean? I would have detected something happening. You would have picked up on it. I would have just stayed focused by myself. But who knows? I wasn't born back then. We couldn't, you know, no one will know what we would have done. But that's probably what I would have been working on. And then once I got that sorted, a profession with a business and a goal, then start focusing on building a family with that business, like your legacy, you know, that would, you know. But you'd have to start doing that in like 1936. Like, America was booming in the 20s. It was the richest country in the world. America, it was absolutely booming. It was so amazing. I mean, it's an amazing place now, but back then in the 1920s, America was even more amazing. It was phenomenal. Even through like the 30s, life was booming in America during World War II. Well, but at least in the late, like mid-late 30s, it was booming. And there was none of this, all this controversy that Cole Phelps is dealing with here. There was none of that before Pearl Harbor. No, it kind of changed everything with the communities, you know, in the local area especially, where it happened. Everything just changed overnight, you know, and that's all it takes. You know, but it would have been so difficult for these people coming back. Some people came back to nothing, and some people got broken men coming back who weren't no longer the same man they were when they left. They were a different guy who came back. You know what I mean? It's not the same person. The person no longer is pretending. That soldier has come back, no longer pretending. and is basically very deep in thought, and you can't break him into that old way again, you know. And these people normally just went their own separate ways. That's fair enough, you know what I mean? That's just like life, you know. But that's what this game is about, really. From what I've detected, because a lot of you know, these soldiers, they come back, and she's obviously like probably not been happy he came back. Would have been very difficult times. I think I've had this heating on too long, me. Is it me? Is this tobacco gone downhill? The quality of stuff just dropping? Or is it just that I'm getting more fussy? Are my standards increasing, or is the quality of stuff dropping? I can't make any grand exact answer to that. I wore my biker jacket today, and my autumn bobble hat, and my jeans and stuff today, and people were like, really, because I've got like long hair, right? So what I did was I instead of having my hair like really long at the front, you know, hanging down from the bobble hat as it does, I had to tuck it in to the bobble hat, and I tucked it in so it was like it shortened the hair mid-length, so it wasn't too long, so it would like frame my face more and my eyebrows and stuff. It's like you know, no matter where you go, people always appreciate it when you look attractive and at your best. There's just something nice about it for anybody. And it, you know, I don't know whether this is just me, but when I'm going around places, like, well, around town or whatever, like my town centre, because it's not a city that I live in, it's like a town. Like, it's mainly older people, I've noticed, like people who are like not elderly, but you know, like before people are elderly, but they're not exactly like really old, but like they're not exactly young either, but they're not exactly middle-aged. They're like, but it's before they're old, but it's after they're middle-aged. I don't know what they call that age. My mother used to call them silver surfers. I don't know what she meant by that. The only silver surfer I know is Noire, which did who was a herald for Galactus. So I really don't know what she meant by that. As an age group. Like, I don't know what that age group is, what she meant. Maybe it was from where she was from. but like because the town is mainly of that age group, because I'm not obviously in that age group, when you walk around town, people are more drawn to you, like because you're not the same as everyone else. You're different. Like, I must have only seen probably 2 or 3 people in the same age group as myself today, if that, and I found that very strange. You know, like, I don't know if this makes sense, but it's like, you know, there's an appeal to places where there's like that age group for like community safety and stuff, you know, like someone who is able to keep vigilant for the community, for those vulnerable people, you know. That's what I'm talking about, like responsible. I don't know, maybe they've all just like moved out, I suppose, the town, maybe moved out and moved somewhere else, moved abroad, maybe, Lord knows. Maybe there is. Maybe you know what I think? I think geezers my age just have no point going out walking round the town centre getting things. I believe they just get everything more or less online and stuff. That's what I think. They don't need to go out into the streets and buy things and look for things unless they go in Manchester shopping mall centres like the Trafford Centre or main shopping centres in Liverpool or London or whatever. I can definitely see those places being where, you know, geezers of my age, but mainly when I went around my town today, it was all like older, elderly people, the majority. And to be honest, I think my town's always been like that. Ever since I can remember, as far back. Maybe just because I'm getting older, I'm being more aware of my community, aren't I? Where probably 10, 12 years ago, I probably just didn't think about anything else like that. I was thinking about other things. Where now, because I'm getting older, you get more community based, I'm starting to recognise things and see things differently. And I don't know whether that's positive or negative, but either way. I'm noticing but I've always been over observant though. I've always have. Maybe that's just like a survival mechanism, maybe, of being over observant, maybe. And you can never be too observant. No, that's the way I've always thought. Like, you can never be too observant, you can always be observant or beyond that. I know that being too observant might be a bit or OTT, but sometimes, you know, but I do like this game. I like my breaks as well. So that took a lot of thinking, a lot of, like, for me to work stuff out. So I know people have the easy guide, they just go through it with all the answers there, but I want to work stuff out. I want to try and work things out. I did get that thing wrong with the I got one wrong with the woman, didn't I? One question wrong. But I got everyone right with the guy in the bar. Now if we go back to this apartment, he's going to be the... And then we're going to have to interrogate him. For the insurance job, maybe. I want to see this Nicole, who he's been cheating with. That'd be interesting to see. Get a drink as well. Oh, these cold days now. That is colder than last October. It is. But to be fair, I remember it years and years ago, like, obviously, when I was a child. Like bonfire nights, and it being absolutely ice cold in November 5th. Ice cold. And all I can think of over the past, like, decade of my life there in the workforce is that winters have not been, but well, after that big freeze we got in 2010 2011 where Britain just froze over, well, the United Kingdom just froze over completely. We've had nothing since then. Literally nothing. It's like that event frightened our government so much with snow that it basically just, like... But there was nothing they could do about it because it was a volcano, you see. Do you know what I mean? It didn't matter how much resistance of clouds and snow and rain they put up there, it wouldn't have stopped the volcanic northern hemisphere vortex, you know, because it'd be spinning up that, is it nitrous oxide, and what comes out of volcanoes? Is it nitrous oxide and something else? carbon. Is it carbon monoxide maybe? It comes out of volcanoes as well as all sorts, right? And it all goes up into the stratosphere, or high up in the northern vortex, and that it didn't go anywhere, it just stayed there. And it came over in the 2010, in the December, right? December the 26th, it came. 2010, it was. It was like December 26th or December 27th. It was like that. I was like, it was a shame, because I remember saying to my mum at the time when she was alive, I remember saying, why didn't we get it a week before for like a Christmas, with snow at Christmas? Like, why didn't we get it a week before? We got it literally a day after Christmas Day. And if I remember rightly, the cloud that came over, that you could see, it had a face in it, like a mouth and two eyes. And I'm not exaggerating there, like, it just looked like a mouth, two eyes, just coming over like that, and it was just a blizzard. And that ice lasted for 10 months. It was 10 months, because it lasted from because we'd had a cold start in the October before that, so even though there was no snow, it was freezing cold. So it was like October, November was freezing, and then the snow came in the December, and then it was like January, February, March, April, May. It's like May. It was like 8 months. It was like 8-month winter, especially in the north. I don't know about the south. It wasn't too bad down in London. I don't think they had a lot of facilities in London to keep things from it not looking like a nice thing. But it was definitely a glacier for nearly a year. And it's not snowed since. It's been 15 years since there's been a blizzard. And now, blizzards used to come every year. Some of them were more devastating than most, because like, it was just the way nature worked. But for some reason, they just don't want it to snow. In England, they just don't want it to snow. They detest snow. The English establishment, the British establishment, they just, you know, they don't mind Scotland getting it. You know, like Scotland, like they're fine with that. But if it, you know, and Wales as well, they don't mind Wales, like fine. But they will not let any snow, like once the snow goes over Wales and comes into England, it just disappears. You can look at it on radar. You know, in all winters past, you see the snow come in, Wales is there, blizzard. As soon as that blizzard touches England, disappears, just dissolves. They just don't allow any snow to fall here. You might get sprinkles. You might get sprinkles, and you might get the odd snow shower or flurry, or a week maybe, or you know, of light snow, a foot maybe at the east of England, maybe a foot deep on the coastlines, because that's where it's fresh coming in. But it soon goes after a day or two. You only get one sweep. Yeah, sorry guys, I'm talking to my friend as well. We're having a chat here. But, you won't be able to hear anything though. Turned off all that. Some people have been absolutely disrespectful on my... I mean, not everybody like, but most people... Some people have been disrespectful on my party chats when I'm playing games, trying to be clever, trying to be funny. And since I told them where to go and what they did and what not to do anymore, I've not heard from them since, thank God. And that's it, right? Like, once you start setting boundaries with people, right? Once you start setting boundaries, and you start putting a structure in place where no one can behave that way anymore, you never see them again, because you know why? Because they've got mental health issues, and they you know, they normally got mental health issues or a personal issue that they try and take out on other people. And when you identify that and point them out for it and blah blah blah, you don't hear from them anymore. They run away with the tail between their legs, because what it is that they can no longer be or wear that mask. The roost is up. They've got nothing to go with. They can't no longer be like that. That's what kept them fed. That's what fed their inner troll. And once you eliminate that, and there's no access for it, they you know, you don't see those codswallops anymore. You know what? For better as well. Because you know, believe me guys, if no one appreciates you or respects your time or your friendship or whatever, you just drop them as quickly as you found them. You know what I mean? You just drop everything. Don't even worry about it. You know, always be strong. Always be yourself. Always believe in yourself. You know, don't have to listen to everybody all the time unless it's a professional matter. Professional matter, you need professional advice and information with your own general social circles and your own social enterprise. You don't need to speak to no one else. You go by your own inner nervous energy, your own soul. Alright.
Go right just now.
Can't even remember his name. That's why I like subtitles on, so I can remember people's names.
Go right. Straight through at the next junction. Take the next left.
Turn back. You're going the wrong way.
I thought so. Well, you told me to go this way.
Go left now. Take this right. Take the next right. Right turn, coming up. Straight through the next intersection.
Now it says straight through.
Take the next right.
Where's the map? Outfits. I don't think many people cared about what outfit he wore, to be honest with you. I don't think Cole Phelps carried that flux. No, that vanity. No, at least Arthur Morgan and John Marsden have that vanity effect. No other character with a vanity effect is good, actually. It's like, it gives them an actual specific identity, but it looks like Cole Phelps is like trying to fit in with, you know, like he's been told to wear a suit. It's not like he decided to you know, he was told to. It's not like you can actually go to Cole Phelps' wardrobe and pick out his clothes and, you know, find out what he does actually wear in his own time. Where with John and Arthur you do, and all the Grand Theft Auto characters you do as well. So you can kind of relate to those characters, because you even get access to Trevor's clothes as well, unique hairstyles, all that stuff. biscuits are nice. They're not English made biscuits at all. I bet they're European. Let's have a look. Yeah. They're international actually. I think they're like Australian biscuits. That's where they're from. Well, gotta love Australia, right? I love Australia. I do love a good biscuit. Alright, Lucas.
Right turn. Cross over, keep going straight. Straight ahead here.
Probably. Probably what? You all good?
Straight through the next intersection.
All units, a 459 just occurred at 6th and Saris. Any unit to handle, code 2, identify.
Straight through the next intersection.
Straight ahead.
Stop just ahead.
We arrived. Yeah, give me a second. Ah, yes. Root beer. Gotta love a root beer. What was a glitch there? I text you.
Well, let's check the place out. Come on.
It's like a perspective glitch, isn't it?
2.
Please open up.
Help you, gentlemen? LAPD detectives, Mr. Black. You're under arrest.
Look, I'm really sorry about this. I never tried to hurt anyone. I just needed to get away from LA. I won't put up with struggle. Just let me get my things.
Oh. Ooh. Well, I knew that. He could go to jail for, let's say, fraud and embezzling. How long would you get in America for that? Is it 8 years or something? Especially if there's a lot of money involved. Let's light this up. Alright, what happens here in a bit?
I knew it! Phelps, go after him. I'll try and head him off in the car. Remember, the gun is the last resort.
There's no point running, Adrian. Mr. Black, get back here right now. It's
Stop
over,
right there, Adrian.
Why not just come clean with her, Black? Why the melodrama?
I thought it would be easier.
No, it just got a whole lot harder. Adrian Black, you're under arrest for conspiracy and fraud. We'll see what the DA has to say about wasting police resources on a wild goose chase like this.
You're gonna lose your wife, lose your job, and probably end up in the big house. I hope she was worth it, Adrian.
Wow.
That turned out to be quite some case, huh? Adrian,
did?
What an idiot. You got an arrest and a clearance in your first case, and in fine style, too. Well done, detective. Efficient investigation technique, good public presence. You keep that up and you learn from Bukowski here, you could go a long way in this department.
Wow. Really? Thank you, sir. Well, that's a tutorial, I suppose. They didn't mind about the vehicle damage, because we didn't do it. There was no conduct look. No damage to the city. Yeah, she would have spilt the beans. I mean, we should have called her a liar and showed her the train ticket. She would have spilt the beans, I suppose.
Okay, we're gonna keep this short. I'm already late for the DA. First up, Phelps, Bukowski. We got a report of a brand new Packard abandoned in an empty lot off 2nd Street between Olive and Grand. DR is one Oswald Jacobs says the vehicle was dumped in his backyard. There's a patrolman on site. Get down there and see what you can turn up. Any questions? Good, get going.
Better go earn our pathetic wages. We've got a scene, a dumped car, and a witness. Let's get there.
Rimsky, O'Halloran. Intelligence has information on a stolen car racket.
An abandoned vehicle. We catch all the good ones, huh, Phelps?
Sounds like there's more to it than that. Nobody dumps a shiny new Packard unless they borrowed it without asking.
You don't say. You're on fire today, Einstein.
Very funny.
Come on, my intense protege. Let's go save the world.
You know anything about this mess? Will this take long? I have responsibilities. No. You left at midnight, right?
Let's have a look. Wow, it's like 11 o'clock, jeez.
Officer needs help, 103 in view.
Continue to respond, okay?
Code 6.
Precinct unit that is 298 for Sun.
You'll be taking the next right.
You hear about Adrian? Broad in Seattle threw him out. Wife says she's gonna take him back.
Women generally show more compassion.
What are you talking about? Adrian dumped on her. He was humping the secretary. Margaret should show some pride.
Pride comes before a fall, Bukowski. Talking from experience.
All units, shots fired, officer needs help. Chateau and Valencia. Chateau and Valencia. Shots fired, officer needs help. Unit to handle code 3, identify.
Right here. Next right. Go left.
Just said next right.
You'll be taking the next right. Next right. Left, coming up. Take this left. Turn left up ahead. Next left.
Go left just now. Take the next right.
Where'd you learn how to drive?
Continue to respond, please.
Phelps, traffic.
I'm Officer Houlihan. Car's down the alleyway, detectives.
We got a call about an abandoned vehicle.
Yes, sir. The car has flags. Might be some kind of diplomatic vehicle.
Has anyone touched this vehicle since you arrived?
No. And that Jacobs bird over there was on station before I got here.
We'll talk with him in a moment. Give us some time to look the place over.
Sure, take your time. He's a sore-headed old son of a bitch anyway.
Well, I'm gonna call it a night. This game is awesome. I like the, you know, it's a rare gem. I'll give it that. The city, unfortunately, I'll try and explain next time maybe, but it's got something to do with, I don't know, there's something special about Los Santos.
Try to keep up, Stefan.
Not right now.
It's cool graphics. There's no map. I'm sure that you should be able to access a map, but it's not there for some reason. Oh, there it is. Right, map. Wow, look at the size of this. The size of that is... I don't know if that's all of it, but... Street crime. something to consider. Can't see nothing for now. Nothing's been unlocked. Apart from a couple of symbols here. There's a question mark there. Hidden vehicle lock. Another hidden vehicle. I suppose it'd be fun to unlock all these vehicles at one stage. But yeah, no, it's been lovely. Good night and God bless. Hope to see you next time.